vibe, it be different. That shine in your eyes, what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding your find in the sky, we gon' ride the ecliptic like a Mercury transit. Peace, y'all. It's with Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Monday, August 22nd, 2022. I hope everybody has been blessed in positive energy, just making it through these times right now. And definitely the energy's been pretty heavy. Definitely have been up and down. Sometimes it's hard to wake up, sometimes up early. You know, it's just one of those times. So let's pop into it. Oh, did I? Yeah, I got it in here. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. So we have the sun at its last degree of Leo here. So this is the last few moments we have of, you know, just having that fiery passion about ourselves and, you know, what we truly want for ourselves, and, you know, the passion that has been brewing up in us. But not really any crazy aspects with the sun itself. It is at a +5, which is where it's at naturally, because it's really not in a bad spot. So today really should have been feeling like ourselves, you know, not really off too much energetically. A lot more has been going on with Venus, though, right? Venus is over here in Leo, and it's making a square with the South Node, and a square with the North Node. So definitely, you know, rough around the edges about our love situations, you know, what, you know, how our money is connecting to our passion. Are we, you know, does it reflect ourselves right now, the way we're making income, you know, our careers? Definitely a big deal. Well, we also have Venus here making a quincunx with the moon, which is in Cancer. So we definitely want to feel at home when it comes to our relationships. We definitely want to feel good about the way we're making money, the way we're connecting with love. Does that connect with our true self and our heart? Well, we also have Venus. You know, this is kind of why I'm saying there's kind of this harsh energy when it comes to relationships right now. We still have Venus opposing Saturn, but it's not. It's not. It's kind of far off. It has it here as an opposition, but really it's an opposition with Eros. Which, again, it does have to do with, love as well, right? But not as greatly, because Eros is an asteroid, not as greatly as Venus does. So there is this harsh element to trying to connect with, this attraction that we have with ourselves, but also with our, significant others, our love interests, more specifically, actually, with Eros, right? So this is kind of like Saturn kind of being like, hey, maybe you need to detach a little bit from that and work on, other things that need to be worked on. And with this Leo energy, it's kind of like, oh, well, this is kind of a time where we need to work on ourselves more rather than being so focused on anyone else. I mean, other than that, we do have Chiron and Venus making a trine right now. So again, this is healing of the identity of, whatever the relationship looks like, and going more into self, right? Venus in Leo, Chiron in Aries. This is really us having to kind of like heal before we, go all into a relationship or, all into, a new job or anything like that. This is us healing and, taking control of our ego rather than just lustfully moving into something. Okay. Neptune is opposing Mercury. Okay. I don't know why that came like that, but it's all good. So our communication needs to be clear. We can't be communicating these wild, imaginary, dream-like things right now. Mercury is still, moving forward. It will go retrograde eventually here pretty soon. September 8th. So it says it's going fast, but if we keep watching this, I'm sure it's going to slow down day by day. So I mean, it is we're approaching it, pumping the brakes here. As Mars is slowing down even further, right? It's now at 34. Last time I was here, it was at 35. So again, taking action's a little bit more difficult as Mars slows down, initiating new things. But with it in Gemini, it's kind of like, all right, well, what are all the facts? Okay, I have all the facts. All right, let's make a move. It's not necessarily waiting to make a move in Gemini, even though it is slowing down, getting ready to go retrograde. Gemini, is giving it that intellect to be like, oh, okay, I am prepared for this, so I'm going to move into it. So definitely a good time for things that we've prepared to move into them. It's almost like its transit through Taurus has actually made us like, okay, well, let me make sure I value this. Let me make sure I, am going to be fixed on this. And Gemini, now that it's in Gemini, it's like, okay, well, do I have all the information about this? If not, let me get it all together and then move. So that's kind of the day and the way the day has gone for most of us here. Pluto makes its trine with Mercury as well. So, there is things that can definitely change from having the right conversations, especially career-wise. I think communication and networking is a big deal at this time. While Pluto and Mercury are at the, an exact trine, Mercury is still, according to AstroGold, the most powerful energy in the sky right now at a plus 12. But the moon's right there behind it, so emotionally, do we feel like we're at home with the moon in Cancer, right? The moon is actually at home. And, do we have the right connections to move into those things or to make some type of really awesome change for ourselves and embody the energy that we truly are? That is a big deal moving forward, and I think today is we learn from that. So all in all, good day. Definitely getting a lot of things accomplished. This Mars in Gemini has us, thinking clearly about what needs to get done, what to prioritize. And I think that is really what we need to be focused on right now. Prioritizing what we want to move into, how we're going to move into it, the things that need to get fixed and dealt with, especially when it comes to like financial situations, bills that need to be paid and things like that. Any discrepancies, because Gemini is about the details, the facts. So that's what we definitely need to be focused on, moving on it, not just contemplating about it, communicating, making those calls, Mercury and Virgo, about the details, about, these little discrepancies, right? I've had issues with my Spectrum bill, and I'm like constantly calling them because it's just ridiculous at this point, right? So I'm getting ready to switch. I'm probably going to go to AT&T unless anybody has some bad reviews about AT&T. I'm probably going to go with them. They're offering faster speeds, cheaper than Spectrum. So, and I do have my new deck here. It is the Truth Seekers deck. It was gifted to me by a good friend. So we're moving on with some fresh energy, some Mars and Gemini energy here. So I'm going to have to give this a few really good shuffles. They're nice and stiff and brand new. Came out the packaging. I haven't had a new deck of tarot cards since 2009 or 10. Oof. It's been a while. Okay. So I'm going to give it a nice good shuffle. But we absolutely need to make sure that we're moving, though. We're moving. Because When Mars slows down, comes to a complete stop in our skies, it's going to be a lot harder to make a lot more moves. Even though Mars will be in Gemini, it's going to be more about figuring out things. It's going to be more about figuring out how to move through some chaotic stuff, because we're going to see Uranus go retrograde and, you know, Pluto move out of retrograde, which is all going to be massive shifts in energy. Massive shifts. And unpredictable ones with this Uranus here. Just want to make sure we're getting really good shuffles. It was literally in order. So I'm gonna make sure we don't get any weirdo stuff going on here. Just bear with me as I shuffle a little further. And I'm more than likely just gonna go live again and do tomorrow's horoscope. Okay. Since I'm already prepared and ready to go, might as well. All right. Couple more really good shuffles here. I kind of like that they're really stiff and new, because I can kind of divide them a little easier. Woo. I like it. One more, and then we'll cut the deck. Show you my bridge. Wasn't as fluid as when I don't do it on the camera, but all right, so the card for the day is the Four of Pentacles upright. So definitely looking for stability, security, emotionally, but also within our financial situation, within the things we're trying to manifest into this reality. And definitely a good day for that. It was definitely a great day for that, as I'm ending here into Tuesday. But, you know, I think all in all, we got a lot done. We did the valuable things, the things we needed to do. And I think that sets us up so that we can make sure that we're good moving forward, so we have less things to worry about as things start to slow down here and really start churning the pot and throwing unexpected things at us. So I hope that helped. And until next time, one love. Cause your vibe may be different and shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury trans.